I'll try to be around as much as I can. I need some distracting. Things have gotten really bad, and honestly, I'm really scared. I'm sorry to hear that, Eagle Claw. You're, that's kind of in the boat that I'm feeling right now, but I know yours is much more serious, so... Yes, I will be like White Dragoness. I'll try to send you some healing energy. I am a white mage after all. I'm a healer. Well, hopefully, some of my videos can help calm you down, take your mind off of it. Even things have gotten bad. Don't be scared. Just try to face it head on as best you can. And keep fighting. Keep fighting, man. We're all with you. Never forget that. We're all with you, okay? Just keep fighting best you can. And I'll do what little I can with my videos. Okay. Remember, everyone, keeping a positive attitude helps. It really does. It does. Okay. Not giving up when they tell you cancer's in the bone now, it scares the heck out of you. I understand. I've not had cancer, but I've had friends that have family members that have. You just fight the best you can, and we're all with you. You know, don't let it win. You don't let it win, and you just stay strong. A lot of people have beaten cancer, and you can too. That's one of the things I want to do when I'm a super big channel. I like to say when, not if. Stay positive. Cancer is one of the things that's the most serious to me. I've had family members taken by it. I've had family members struck by it and fought through it. Friends have been hurt bad by it. Just relationships and things like that. I want to do, like, you always see the big YouTube channels do charity streams for, like, St. Jude's, which is great. You see those charity streams like Games Done Quick. You've seen all those before. There's a lot of great ones out there. I would love to do charity streams when I'm really big and could actually, help with that. I'm asking donations for myself to start with, because can't help them if I can't even help myself. But when I'm a really big channel, I'd love to do charity streams for the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Research. I really believe in them. ESPN does it, does things for it every year. I believe in it. I believe in cancer research greatly, and I want to help stamp out cancer, because cancer is terrible, and that would be my way of helping. So just know that that's a really big thing to me, and my prayers will be with you. I won't give up. I'm too old and stubborn. There you go, Eagle Claw. Yeah, we're with you. Yeah, like White Dragon has said, stay strong. Like, I've had a family member beat cancer, so it's beatable. You just stay strong, and I'll do what little bit I can to help in my way here. with that, let me transition. Now that I probably lost everybody that's that's listening, but I don't care. This is far more important. And I hope people can see that. Next week is your birthday. Happy birthday! Gotta keep fighting to blow out candles next year, too. Yeah, you will. You will. Just keep fighting. I'm gonna use that to transition. Back to the game. Just keep fighting, brother. You can get through it. And like I said, we're all with you. Conditions for victory. I can go over that. There are 4 types of enemies we will be having to see. There are wyverns, beasts, barbarians, and commanders. Commanders are super strong. Basically, this kind of works like the Fire Emblem triangle. There will be fighters, attackers, and defenders. So, like fighter and shooters, like attackers, defenders, and shooters are like the weapon triangle. Like attackers are good against one of the enemies, but weak against this type. It works like that. It's a fun mini game. It'll be easier to explain once I'm there, once I'm on the thing. So like wyverns, for example, stoner and tri-stoner traps aren't effective against them, but other things are. Actually, I think it says it more when I go into our type of soldiers. So let's talk about mobile types. It's like attackers. Attackers move extremely fast and are best for expanding the front line. They work good against beast, but not against enemy barbarians. That's how it is. Good against beast, but not enemy barbarians. Every unit you can deploy is like that. It's good against something, but bad against something else. You're welcome. You're welcome, buddy. Me too, White Dragoness. Like I said, my purpose in life is to help other people. That's what I try to do too. Okay, funding. They have 15,000 gil. We need 3,000 for each battle. How much can you help? Now you can donate money to them, and they do battles when you're not here. You will be able to participate in a lot of battles throughout the game if you come here and fight. But if you're not here, they're still gonna fight, and they need money to keep fighting. If they run out of money, they automatically lose the battle. If they lose too many battles, the Condor will die, and you'll lose out on the super important, great reward near the end of the game. So you'll want to come back here and donate when you can. There are, I believe it's like 20-something fights they will end up going through. So you have to keep coming here and pitching money to them so they can keep up the fight until the very end, and then you do the final fight with them. But they have to get to that point. That's why you can donate. You will want to donate some anyway, because there will be fights you will have to automatically miss because plot, which really stinks. But they're still going to fight, so hopefully they have enough money to fight with. I'll come back and donate later, after I do the actual fight. Blah, blah, blah. I'll go over all of this when I'm actually in the when I actually do this. Okay, that's enough. Hey, looks like they're getting ready to attack right now. Please, any help is appreciated. Let them handle it. We'll let them handle it. They'll pay the 3K and the battle will be over. But we're here, so let's do it ourselves. Let's do this minigame. You have 10 enemies. They appear to be mini beasts, so you may want to deploy more attackers. Okay. The first thing you do is you set up your units. You have a variety of units to help you. The price is up there. This is an expensive minigame, which is why I sold some ethers. Don't worry, I'll grind out some cash here in a little bit to replace this. And you'll see how I do that and why. It will show you what they're strong against, what they're weak against. You'll see their HP, their attack, and if they have a range, if they're ranged or not. Fighters are all around units. They are not weak to anything, but they're not strong to anything either. They cost 400 gil. 420, and then the price goes up. Shooters have a ranged attack. Repairers act like healers. And workers will set a bomb and then run away. And then it'll blow up. You also have 2 traps right now. There is a 2 more traps, but we don't have access to them right now. There is a catapult, which will just it's a catapult. It has a lot of range. And then there is a this thing called a stoner, which is not what you think. It will just roll a stone down the hill. Hi Neko, welcome to the stream. And then we'll roll the stone down and hit anything in the path. You can see the path here, so I am going to do that here. Here. And here, and this all takes your money. This takes gil. So, only do this if you have quite a bit of cash. Which is why I sold stuff to do this. Because it is a fun minigame. You set up the units how you want. Now they said there were more enemies, more beast. So we want attackers, their strongest beast. You saw like a red line. See that red line right there? You cannot put stuff past that red line to start with. Repair. 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 Put a fighter. A fighter there. Now you can put stuff out. Is this the Phoenix Mountain place? Yes, yes it is. I never got this. It's a defense game. That's exactly what it is. You're spending your money to put units to defend against the enemy from getting to this shack. If the enemy gets up here, you have to fight an enemy. And it acts like a boss. Yeah, here's the bird. But you don't want the enemies to reach here. Set up your defenses. You can place more units after you start. This is just initial, but I'm kind of almost out of cash as it is. Start the game. No, I need wares to make the speed go faster. Did the game freeze? Game Y. Please tell me you did not freeze. I did all of this and then you freeze. Yes, it is a big bird. It is a condor. Really, game? Alright, well, hold on. Let's reload the game. Alright, once more. So like I said, this is just a defense game. And as long as you have the money for it, it's fun. As long as you have the gil for it. Which we will. Don't worry about that. Now people are showing up after everything, of course. Hi, Cleverstone. We don't need Mithril Armlet. Don't need the Mithril Claw. We have better than that now. Nope. By the way, elixirs only sell for 1, which means there really is no reason to sell them. I'm sorry to hear that, Cleverstone. Still leaves us 31 ethers. And I can always steal more, so. It's alright, Maze. No, I can only do that once, man. I'm drained now. Okay, I could just skip past all this now. Alright, let's do this again. Okay, ready. Okay, let's do this again. Trap. Down the hill. Trap down the hill. Trap. Repairers act like healers, so, but they have a very low, as you can see, very low HP. Well, lower HP. They only have an attack of 10. They're not attacking. And then in front to help stall for time and guard. They said there's more beasts, so we want attackers. Because as you can see, it says it beats beasts, but loses to barbarian. Yeah, it is like a tower defense section, except you have units as well. It's like a defense game. Okay, and then to help even more, I'm going to put some fighters to, which are kind of all-around units. And that will start, that will be our start. We still have 4,000 gil. Yes, you spend your own cash for this, but it is a fun mini game to me because I like defense things like this. We try to stop the enemy from reaching here. We win if we beat all the enemies. There will be a commander unit last that will be tougher. Don't worry, these are not the only units you can place. You can place units after the fight starts. But it's good to have like a initial setup to me. Alright, let's start. Now there is speed. We want to, there we go, set it to high because the thing is slow as dirt as it is. You can give your units actions. You tell them what to do. So I'm going to move up the fighters. Up here. And the attackers to stop. When it comes to traps, you can change the direction as well if things are not going the right way. Yeah, we're trying to protect this bird. This will be a this will be a like side mini game quest that lasts through the entire game just about. And this one is very important. Okay, you can see enemies are starting to show up. Here are beasts. Like the game said, they are weak to our attackers here. And we are going to tell our repairers to heal the attackers. It kind of is like an RTS game. Now look how slow the enemy is moving. This is on the highest speed. Oh, we have some Wervins here as well. Wyverns are weak to shooters. They just shoot them out of the sky. Shooters also have a slight bit of range. We're gonna move the shooters up, but still keep them directly out of range, like so. And you can see we have 15 units. And you see when somebody gets to where they're supposed to be, you could immediately give them more commands. The enemy is past the halfway point, but that's okay. They just have to not reach here. And we have 15 units on our side. The enemy has 11. Here is the commander. Like they said, they had 10 units. That's 10 units plus a commander. Take 6. The attacker encounters the enemy. And so now it's going to fight. They will do one initial fight, and then you can tell them to back up, or they will just keep fighting now. And we will now tell them repair. Enemy destroyed. And you can see the repairer will slowly heal the unit. Alright, now we got this going down on here. You see they only take 15? Yeah, suppose rocks can't hit flying enemies. They can! It just does very little damage. And they're doing 40 to the beast. Now you see, there, the attacker is only doing 22, and are taking 25. Oh, I forgot they can go over there. They can go over, way over to the right like that. I'll put some units there. The difference in the attack and damage was because the attacker is strong against beast, and you could see that. They did a lot more to the beast. Repair the attacker. Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Good. Repair the attacker. Again, like I said, the attacker, they act like repair acts like healers. According to Pokemon, flying is weak to rock. That's because Pokemon's weird sometimes. Okay, I need an attacker. A shooter over there. And I will need... see, we're almost out of cash. That will hopefully do. Let me buy another healer. Repair before he goes down. Hopefully. I don't think the healer's gonna get there in time. Nope! Give me a fighter. See, taking on 2 units is really hard for just one unit to do. I said heal. This is why it's really important to have units that are attacking what they're good against hitting. Okay, good. That enemy's dead. Kill the attacker. And you see, now the boulders are doing, 20. They're doing some damage. See, now we've set up those high-def graphics, right? Everyone here has a neat name. I know, right? Wish I had a neat name. I mean, what? And then there's the commander, who moves really slow. But you see, it's just a defense game. That's what it is. Units are strong against some enemy units, but weak to others. Here's the commander. The commander is weak to nobody. So, I like your name, Zen. Thanks. The commander will more than likely just try to go up the middle. So we're gonna just move everybody to the middle. And then when he gets here, it's gonna be not very fun for him. You could even say it's gonna be a bad time. Do your surviving soldiers stay for the next battle, or do you have to buy a total new set every game? You have to buy a total new set, sadly, every time. I believe you get a rebate for units that survive. You don't get all your money back, but I believe you get some. He's just gonna come up here and get destroyed. It will be fun. Commander. Now, if you beat a commander before you beat other units, I believe it ends there as well. I think you win if the commander goes down. But the commander usually doesn't show up until all the other units are out, so you usually beat up the other units first anyway. No! Why did you walk that way, healer? Run! And these units got stuck. Oh well, I should have sent them up here and then down. Sometimes the units get stuck. It's fine, the commander has already started to get hit. As you can see, the commander just did 60 to the attacker. And takes a bunch of damage back. And there it goes, because, well, I had all the enemies hitting it. And yes, you get the old Final Fantasy theme when you win, which is awesome. Whew, that was good, but Shinra's troops will be back. Be sure and scout the area well. We don't know when they'll attack again. It'd be really cool if you, It would be really cool if you, the units stayed, and then they were there for the next battle if you show up. Like, I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so here's our rebate. There were 18 allies left, so we get 3,600 gil, which is about half of what we spent. Oh yeah, I found this just now on the battlefield. Maybe it'll come in handy for you guys. And we get a magic comb. If you win the battle, and win through that, not through the enemy coming up and hitting the shed, and then you fight it out. If you win with your troops, you will get an item. Sometimes you can get really good items from doing this. Yeah, we had about 9k, so I spent 8. Yeah, we got about half our money back. The magic comb, by the way, is a weapon for Red 13. If you're using him. I wish I could equip here, but I can't. What question? Did I miss something? I apologize. Yeah, 8-bit music for the win! As a matter of fact, I'm going to take that 3k that we got and pitch it to them. There we go. Now they have 1,800 for future fights for when I'm not here. Because it could be a little annoying to get back. Negar asked if she could give you a shout out. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes! Yes, thank you very much. Of course you can. Yeah, she's just starting a channel. Get some rest. Legend of Dragoon was a great game. It needs a sequel.